I'm so glad to be back to this game instead of Super Mario Sunshine.
Super Mario Bunshine. You make that comment, but I don't think anybody knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, because that's definitely not edited or even like close to being uploaded for a while. But I ran Super Mario Sunshine and it sucked. Um,
Why is Sonic Eyes black? Why classic Sonic Eyes black term one is? Why does modern Sonic on this screen look like SFM model?
that's a good question, and I don't know how to answer
Why
it.
is the background white?
The It's because of like the whole thing with the back.
Why are you white?
Rachel, you're also white.
Fuck. Yeah, no, I know why the background's white. I just wanted to make that joke.
Your icon is also white as hell. It's Seth.
Seth is gray.
Fair enough. Anyway,
Play the fucking game.
what?
Said play the fucking game.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. I said go.
Okay, now you gotta restart because you didn't hit it right on the
Fine,
game.
fine.
And that's gonna bother
Alright.
shit out of me.
Okay, fine. I sound really bitter about that. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a dick.
No, you did it. It's fine.
Alright.
You can try again.
3, 2, 1, go. Alright.
I'm listening to the Mayor of a Bone again for no particular reason.
Rad. You've been doing that a lot lately.
I just think it's really good. It's a lot better than I remember it being too. And I already liked it a lot.
You should show me the rest of it sometime. Because you had me listen to like one
Yeah.
song from it, but
I didn't even play the whole song. I just played the fun part of it.
oh really? Shit.
Yeah,
Come on.
you did this last time too.
Yeah, probably. Damn it. But yeah, it probably wasn't great for my time.
Well, at least your run's consistent.
I guess. I probably could have taken that platform there to go on the upper path. Because the upper path is generally faster in Sonic games. Oh,
So is my dad.
your dad's faster on the upper path? Or is he faster in Sonic games?
He's pretty fast in Sonic games.
Are you saying your dad is a faster speedrunner than me?
No. I'm talking about he's in the Sonic game.
Who is your dad in the Sonic game?
My dad.
He's not even just like... You're not even like calling one of the characters your dad, that's just... He's there.
Yeah, he's so fast you can't see him. That's why they don't credit him.
You're too fucking fast! You don't get recognition for being that fast.
Yeah, they couldn't catch him to get his name.
I
How
understand.
can I credit him if they don't know what his name is?
I understand.
But I know. I was there.
You were there when John A. Sega filmed Sonic Generations himself.
Yeah, with a GoPro he bought off of cameracog.net.
Is that even a website?
I'm gonna check.
I would just definitively say that I don't think it is, but
It's
I
not.
also thought that Amelia.com wasn't a website when I posted a joke on Twitter, and it turned out that it was.
Arm.
What the fuck was that?
I mean the piglet.
Ah. I used to eat pickles a lot when I was younger.
I still eat a lot of pickles. Maybe not as much as I used to, but
Trust me, babe, I've noticed that you eat a lot of pickles.
You call me gay?
Not in this instance.
There. But no, the riffs on the Marrow of a Bone are really good.
Fuck. Okay, slightly worse Green Hill.
It's okay. Remember what Da Vinci said? Not all Sonic speedruns have to start off great.
I mean, yeah. What was the third one? Like, the entire thing was kind of shit, and I still beat my time by like 2 seconds.
Yeah, the third Da Vinci said that.
The third Da Vinci.
Yep.
There were 3 of them.
Yeah.
I wasn't even aware there were 2.
Someone has been paying attention in Da Vinci class.
I don't. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think.
Well, yeah, of course you don't think that's a thing, 'cause you didn't go to it.
You never said that I didn't go to it. You said I wasn't paying attention in it.
Well, those aren't mutually exclusive concepts. Maybe we found out why you weren't paying attention.
I hate.
Am I wrong?
I guess.
What do you think about Chemical? Fuck you, goddamn blue goo ass motherfucker. But no, what do you think of Chemical Plant?
I really like Chemical Plant. Although, damn, I should have got that spring. While I'm recording it, it does lag a little bit. I'm not sure if that comes across much on the share screen.
Whole lot, no.
But like, there's a lot of stuff going on in the background of Chemical Plant, so it makes sense why that happens.
Do you remember when I told you about how it's actually a lag reducing trick in Star Fox
To just
speedruns
kill your-
to kill your
Yeah.
partners? It's one of my favorite things to say out loud. Kill your friends, kill your friends, kill your friends, kill your friends, kill your friends.
Ah. That's like
God,
a good portion of the Sonic community in like the early 2000s.
you're so right. I suddenly am in like the weirdest mood recently to consume creepypasta content.
That you have been, yeah.
It was all thanks to Sonic.exe speedruns and my immense amount of trauma. That's... Why did you do that?
I thought for a second that I'd be able to, like, get to that red ring. I genuinely don't know how you're supposed to get to that, because it seems like I'm never at the height required. What the fuck? God, I have fucked my Chemical Plant time so much.
It's okay.
Okay, maybe I'll just stick to the center path.
So,
Yeah?
I don't know. I don't have a topic.
Yeah, we went into the... You see that shit?
Yeah?
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't save me that much time, but damn. I thought I was dead.
You should try to do that next time.
Well, I mean, next time it would be preferable for me to just get the one red ring that I kept missing.
Maybe next time it'd preferable for you to get some bitches.
Alright? Come here, Rachel.
Somebody plural. No, I was gonna say, um, actually, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I don't even think I was gonna say anything. Um, alright. I now remember. So, sometimes, you know what's my least favorite thing about pickles
What?
sometimes? It's sometimes they have like parts of them that have like this really specific texture that feels like I'm eating my own teeth. I hate it.
I hate that description so much.
Yeah, I keep thinking that I fucking dissolved my two front teeth and I hate it so much.
That's such a feeling, and I don't think I like that you've described it to me.
Oh yeah, it's terrifying. I don't like it. Man, watching Sonic run while listening to Deer on Grey is a fucking energy.
I think had I not died 3 times, that would have been a really fucking good chemical plant.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
I'm not, like, beating myself up about it. I'm just saying, like, fuck. It's fucked up.
I didn't claim you were.
I mean, true, yeah. Alright. I think it's technically faster for me to not do, Act 1 than Act 2 for every stage, but, like, it would genuinely bother me if I didn't. Like, okay, that's not gonna work out. But just, like, that is a structure that, like, I need there. You feel me?
Yes.
Damn it.
What are you trying to do?
That.
You remember one of my favorite parts from the Deer on Grey album that I showed you, right? The one where he just fucking the lead singer just screams so loud in the highest register.
Uh, I don't remember, actually. It's been a while since you showed me.
It's legit one of my favorite things. I always want to just like make a compilation of all my favorite noises in music. I don't think I remember ever seeing you go down that path.
Yeah, I've never gone down that path before this time. That's one thing I really find fascinating just about doing, like, this type of thing with a Sonic game, is that there are, fuck, so many, alternate pathways that, like, one pathway that is, like, fast could still, like, not be optimal. And that's, like, even ignoring, like, glitches and stuff. Alright.
Wow, that was really good.
Yeah. I felt really good about that Sky Sanctuary run. I think Sky Sanctuary is such an interesting choice to take from 3 and Knuckles. But, like, I'm so glad they did because it's such a cool stage.
Pog. if you don't mind, I am going to fucking just ramble on about my favorite noises
I
in
Hey,
music.
it's content. Any content is good because it is yet another 2 a.m. speedrun. I'm gonna run out of steam to come up with conversation topics on my own eventually.
So, some really good noises. And noises can also mean mouth noises. Yelsi Sarika, thank you. But
My friends have not let me live down the time that I referred to the singing on the title screen of Fibbage as, specifically Fibbage 3, as just pleasant mouth noises.
actually, I don't even think it's called mouth noises. It's called mouth sounds. But yeah.
Yeah, give me that one. Yeah! Look at that shit.
Bro, you look like you are fucking killing it right now.
I feel like I'm killing it. I missed the one-up, but it's not like that's necessary. You know, it's Sky Sanctuary one-up skip.
That's so true.
Fuck.
You know what? Excuse me. I'm just gonna go into my goats playlist and just keep skipping songs until I find a song with a noise I like. Because I really like, I really like specific noises in songs.
Are half of them from Aaron Cartier?
That is a good one.
Fuck.
Yes, just Aaron Cartier is a noise I like.
I could tell. Your Discord status has been I'm into drop top whip with the top down for like 2 months.
Okay, so I was reminded of one, but so if you remember Grass Type by Willie Crooks,
Yeah.
I don't know how much you remember of it, but on the song Fuck Willie Crooks, at the very beginning, whenever it starts playing that, like, it starts playing these, like, it starts playing, like, these vocal synths, like, ooh, ooh. I love that, but, like, after it plays that, you just hear Willie Crooks just go, ah! Woo!
Incredible.
That's a good noise. I can't do it with the same energy that he does. But yeah. Honestly, I feel like William Crooks may not be like in my top 20 artists or anything. Maybe he is actually. I'd have to evaluate that. But he may not be like one of my top 10 artists. But if I was to name like my top 10 artists that I can easily just quote on a fucking
Why
oh
didn't
shit.
homing
If I could
attack
name
work?
if I had like top 10 artists that I could just like easily quote that has like the most memorable moments to me, that just please my fucking ADHD ass brain, probably Willie Crooks. He'd probably be like top 5.
Hey, where we at, man? I just popped.
Where we at, yo? Yeah, man. I just popped a pill. I think I'm Pac-Man. Whoa! That entire set of bars is one of my favorites. Sorry, I was thinking of the fucking the banjo joke that I came up
noticed.
With. Where we at, man?
Where we at, yo?
I just popped a pill. I think I'm Pac-Man.
Where we?
Pill. I think I'm banjo.
I can't tell which joke we're going for anymore. Fuck.
But yeah, I love the Pac-Man bar. I just got the bag. I think I'm Batman. That's actually another one that has like a really specific thing in it that I really like. With like it's got this fucking one. It's got this fucking like. He says say the turtles, fuck the plastic, and in the back you just hear him go, I got a Strauto. I love that one a lot. There's a lot of Willie, like honestly, I could just make like an entire fucking section for just Willie Crook sections, like if you remember if you remember Flowers on Mambo number 6, the one there's a lot on there, like
Fuck.
the fucking hey Alexa, kill in my raincoat. You can't say that. Fucking fight me. Oh
I'm sure.
yeah, the entire Alf section is great,
True. Fuck.
but you fucked
Yeah.
up.
I don't like dying in challenges because it takes so much longer to actually get back to the game when you die in a challenge than if you were to die in a
But
regular stage.
but honestly, I
Oh, I
think
can just.
the number one noise in that song, probably like the one that probably pleases my brain cells the most on occasion, is just fucking.
Oh god. I have to navigate this with no rings. Okay. Alright. Alright. Come on. Did it. Alright. All that is left for challenges is Green Hill. First. No, wait. Fuck.
Hello. My internet really did not like me talking about Willie Crooks.
Oh, I was wondering why you were quiet for a second. I thought it was.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Ah, you're good.
So no, I was saying is I like the part where after he says "fucking fight me," he just starts the next verse like guarding up and wait. Can I start over? I love that so much. At the beginning of that album, he just for no reason plays uh the "Okay" from Ness, like no, completely unprovocated.
Yeah, I remember that. What do you think of Ness Earthbound?
Very good.
I should play Earthbound.
Like as a character himself, Ness doesn't really have much to him entirely. Uh, I feel like he's got a lot more than I thought he did whenever I first played it. Because like whenever you have the entire flashback sequence of the game, it's you really get an insight to Ness himself.
Yeah.
It's just I like Jeff more.
Jeff is gay.
No, it's actually Tony that's gay, but we could they don't say Jeff's not gay.
Yeah?
Did you get the key, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, this one I know is actually optimal.
I think I've already told you about this one, but on Top Man by Blade, he has this bit at the end of the song where he like dips into his lower register and then immediately dips back into his high register. So it's like, come back.
Amazing. Did you die again?
My internet hates me talking about music. I'm trying to have engaging commentary.
I do find it funny that these Sonic speedruns have basically become more, like, music commentary than anything else.
It's hilarious. Get the last key.
Thank you. I didn't need to do that, but
Oh shit, you should have the death egg.
yep.
Could you get the skip done? If you get the
Fuck,
skip
I
done, you
didn't
can still
actually
save
grab
time.
this chemical plant key.
Oh, wow, that's really bad.
Okay, it's fine. Everything's okay. Alright, I have a minute. Not quite. Like 50 seconds by the time we get into the fight. As long as I can actually make the one like exploit work. I don't know if exploit's the right word, but
Yeah.
alright, skip. I don't know why that Hall of Mirrors is there. Alright. Yeah, big scary punch, big scary man. That part alone, I think I missed on the last run, so. Oh, fuck. What?
What?
I died. I got crushed. In between his leg and the weak point. I didn't know that could happen. And now I'm losing so much time on my Death Egg robot time. This damn.
Unfucking
I'll lose
fortunate.
like a whole last minute on this, huh? Alright, okay. I managed to land one extra hit on him. Ah, fuck. Okay. It's fine.
Well, at least you finally got the thing work. The funny trick.
Yeah.
Plus, you've also recovered from worse before.
True. You can just hear me frantically hitting the A button to skip through the results screen when it shows up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not quite where I wanted to split, but it works. Alright. Little under 4 minutes for Speed Highway.
Is there any major improvements you need to make on Speed Highway?
On the modern section, I think there is. Fuck. Damn. What happened? What happened? Okay. Not a great start, but it's gonna be fine. Anyway, what are some more music opinions, Rachel?
Let's see, I'm looking through more music.
Fuck.
Oh, hold on, I got one.
Damn. Damn.
Uh,
There.
I I really love well executed background vocals. Just I could make like an entire fucking thing for that. Just like best songs with best background vocals.
Yeah.
Um, Self Control by Frank Ocean is a really good one.
Boop, boop. fan.
Just the entire part where Young Lane could like be
Oh. Oops.
is like my life.
Right.
I grew up on the same vine.
Alright.
Uh, I love self-control, but I've there have been like 2 times I've almost showed you Channel Orange.
Yeah. Wasn't it Red Light that you showed me instead the one time?
Yeah, and then another time I think it was Soil.
That sounds right, yeah.
I just, I just really like. I've skipped out on it twice, but I fucking love Channel Orange.
I know, told me before. That sounds like... You know what I mean.
I feel you, but yeah, no, like, uh,
Alright.
Can you beat it in a minute?
I probably could if I knew how to do the one glitch that basically just skips most of the level, but... I don't even know if it's necessarily a glitch, it's... I don't know.
It'd be fucked up if you could do it though, like right now.
I mean, even if I did, I think I'd still be, like, losing some time just from the Death Egg robot fight. Fuck! You're supposed to be able to catch that. I'm not gonna try this time, because at this rate, I'm just gonna be losing, like, 3 minutes. This time I managed to stay on the upper path, which is good.
Let's see what other. Any song where they leave in a sound of a drumstick being dropped? Golden. Please drop your drumsticks more.
There's a... This isn't even, like, necessarily a part of the song, more than it is just, like, a little detail at the end of it. But, in Nate Wants to Battle's cover of the Sonic Heroes theme song, at the very end, there's just this part of him, like, laughing and then going woo. And it's, like, one of my favorite things on one of his songs.
I like what song is it? It's like City Streets Kitty Heat, City Kitty Streets City Heat or something like that. I don't fucking remember. It's a name that I can never remember at the top of my head, but it's a Lieber's song off his album EP Pink Dream. I said his there, my bad. Fucking and on there is the sound of a key getting dropped in the last 3 seconds, and it's my life.
Incredible. Oh god. Oh.
It makes me so happy. And there's something different like that on their song "Peep My Wares," where at the end you just hear them drop their fucking drumsticks and go fuck, fuck. I love it. I was just okay. This isn't necessarily a sound, a noise, like an individual noise, but I was just thinking. I'm listening to Nuketown by Ski Mask the Slump God and Juice World, which I think is probably on my list of the dumbest fucking songs made by mankind.
Ah.
And I mean that in a very good way.
Ah.
uh, like the chorus literally peaks, like peaks really bad, because fucking Ski Mask is just like, shimmy on my nuts though, cause I don't give a fuck, like just directly into the fucking microphone.
Damn.
And I just love it because it's like it's the sweatiest energy. Because it like had Juice World on it, and I don't know if you've ever heard Juice World, but Juice World's music is normally like really, like, laid back, uh, like cloudy, pretty ass sounding music, sorta. Like really slow music, really slow jam shit. Uh, and um, fucking hearing that same guy just like screaming, knife on an AK, stab him with a gun, ho. It's such an energy.
I see. Fucking. Huh. Huh.
I don't love it when they run, ho. Knife on an AK, stab him with a gun, ho.
Alright, I can still make this work.
Bitches be on the same shit, I hate it. Rich like a white bitch, I should go blonde, bitch. Crank it. What was it? Crank that shit like, just like I'm Soldier Boy screaming, "Yeah, bitch!" is my favorite fucking things. Just it's dumb, so stupid. That sucked. I hated seeing that happen.
I hated experiencing it.
Oh my god.
I guess I'm back on the skateboard now.
This run has gone places.
It's,
Do you think you could pull out another PB?
with how many stages we still have left, it is possible. I just... fuck. Though, the one thing that I do doubt is that I don't think I can do quite as good on my Planet Wisp run as I did last time.
Damn.
I hate this part. This fucking asshole driving the truck. Could break his kneecaps. Also,
Fucking truck.
I don't know if it shows for you, but for whatever reason, it's not showing like the... on the split, it's not showing the city escapes, like, oh, now it is. Never mind. Alright, everything's fine. I can hopefully make up for this in Seaside Hill. I should not use the ramps. They definitely make me go slower.
I think a lot about how Slow Tie once said that Kanye West shit make you crazy.
Yeah,
I like that one a lot.
fuck. Also, you saw the terrible way in which I just died, right?
I'm trying not to think about it.
Fair. I unfortunately do think that no matter whether I get a PB or not, nothing we could do will make this one quite as entertaining as the last one.
Yeah, Have you been having that exact same emotion too, where you're just like, damn, if this ain't as good as the short week review, why even bother?
I wouldn't even
Why even try to be
I
funny?
wouldn't say why bother necessarily, but like I guess it's more like a concern than anything, maybe.
I feel like, bitch, sometimes I feel like, I'm gonna get this joke in. Hold on. I'm gonna get this joke in. I feel like,
Purple pigment.
yeah. I was just trying to think of like a disappointing sequel.
Oh, oh. Well, a sequel is only disappointing depending on who you ask about it.
That's true.
I should put that on a t-shirt.
Also, any person who, like, another funny song thing is anybody who just puts random screaming in the background.
Uh-huh.
That's my
I
favorite.
I don't remember if I've ever
Please.
brought this up while we were running before. But I love the fact that for the modern Sonic version of this stage, they decided it wasn't enough to just have the truck chase you like in Adventure 2. They had to give it fucking saw blades.
It's very good. I admire it every time I see it.
This part's fucking fantastic too.
Why? Why is the truck chasing you in City Escape?
Because it is owned by the government, and in Adventure 2, you're wanted by the government.
Oh yeah. You
You
can't
know,
give spaghetti to a man,
the
spaghetti to a man.
this.
Because they think you're black.
Jesus Christ, yeah, you're right. But I was going to say, you know, the government in Sonic the Hedgehog, literally called gun.
I forget that's what they're
Yeah.
called.
You ever think about Shadow the Hedgehog and how the like main antagonists of that game are aliens that are called the Black Arms, and every time one of the every time most of the characters refer to them, they will instead call them black creatures.
Yeah, I think about that a lot.
All right, I'm feeling hopeful about Seaside Hill, I think. I do think I remember from last time that I did pretty bad on Perfect Chaos. Do you remember if I did bad on Perfect Chaos or not?
You died quite a few times.
Alright, so just don't die a shitload on Perfect Chaos. Or Crisis City. I'm pretty sure I died a couple times on Classic Crisis City. Fuck. God.
I'm I'm in the mouth like the fish in a pelican.
So true. Oh. Huh. I didn't think that would happen.
Whereas you don't gotta worry about it now. No, it's there.
Yeah, but now I gotta wait for it. Huh. Alright, here we go. Well, that
I can't say this run has been ideal.
nah. Then again, I think Classic Seaside Hill was never one of my better splits anyway, or better runs, since Classic Seaside Hill itself isn't the split on my splits. Who is your favorite Sonic character, Rachel?
You know,
Do I? I feel like I ask it a lot, and I just forget
what did you ask?
who your favorite Sonic character is.
We had this
I
conversation.
know, I don't remember what you said, though.
I said Sally Acorn.
Right. Okay. What is your favorite Sonic games character?
Sonic Games?
Yeah, because Sally's not in the games.
Bitch, I don't remember who I put. I think I put. I really like Charmy.
Red?
Probably Charmy.
Oh,
I think about
what the fuck?
Charmy a lot.
Alright, that's...
But that's mostly Worm's fault.
yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Little go-kart section. I don't know how to feel about the fact that they kept the weird go-kart section from Sonic Heroes for this.
Car.
So true. Oh, I almost made it to the Rainbow Ring anyway. I remember...
I'm starting to think that we can't recover this.
Oh. I think we'll be fine.
What do we do?
Well, like I said, my perfect chaos run last time was pretty bad. So I think that, as well as Crisis City, doing those well should very much help. Seaside Hill was a gold? That was my fastest Seaside Hill?
No, it's not that. It's that you saved a decent amount of time when compared to your last split.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Never mind. That makes a lot more sense than the alternative, actually. Alright, so I'll do Seaside Hill first. And go.
Mario.
I love it when Mario does his boost move and goes fast over the water.
I don't agree with that.
Do you prefer it when he does a punch and his hand kind of like detaches from his body and it goes further away like it's a projectile?
Yes.
Ah, I see. You're that type of Mario fan.
Decapitation.
What?
What?
What? Oh.
I thought you were talking about Mario Decapitation.
You thought I was talking about what?
I'm so tired.
Well, I'm sorry I'm keeping you up with Sonic Generations speedrun.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't like the fact that it starts you off with 0 boost energy whenever you die.
How are you supposed to get to the end? There you go.
Alright, I have 6 minutes to do 2 more challenges, beat Shadow, and beat Perfect Chaos. Everything will be fine. That one. Fuck. There. We probably should have waited to do the speedrun till the night that we were both a little more awake, huh?
Yeah, and maybe we didn't party for like 6 hours.
True. Fuck.
Hi, Addi. We're speedrunning once again.
Sonic Generations.
Again.
More like Scott.
Shut up.
I just woke up from a nap.
Okay.
It was an accidental nap.
Oh,
But
Shit. Where's the key? Where's the key?
so how's the Sonic Generations speedrun going?
It
very good.
it could be a little better, but it's.
Oh wait, no, it's going bad. It's going
I would
really
not
bad.
call it really
No.
bad. I think we can
You
recover.
should
Okay.
stop that.
No, okay, not really bad.
We just.
Amelia said it's not really bad. We're 3 minutes behind right now.
I would be better.
I'd cope.
Fuck.
If I were doing this speedrun, I would have finished it already. I don't know if that's possible.
Oh, it is.
Actually.
No.
Okay, yeah.
There it is.
Well,
The world record is like 45 minutes.
Yeah, the world record's 45 minutes.
Fuck. I have run out of boost. This. Alright.
Sonic.exe.
Sonic.exe. Speedrun.
Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core?
Ice
It's
is
more
horror.
likely than you think.
How is Crisis Core, Addi?
He doesn't like it.
I wrote on backlog because I'm probably gonna finish the game tomorrow. It's a very short game, and I'm on chapter 10. I'm on chapter 6 out of 10. So I wrote on my and I wrote a small review. Very, very, very small review. All it says is that the only thing keeping me from saying this is the worst RPG I've played is the fact that Yik exists.
Huh.
It's really unfortunate. I didn't expect to like dislike it at all, even let alone this much.
Could you give me some water?
I can give you some water, yeah.
Come on. Give me the purple ball of mysterious light. Hell yeah. I think that's... provided I actually kill...
Water is so neat.
What?
Water is so neat.
I agree.
I like water. I like it when it
Alright.
I want something to snack on. What's there to snack on?
cotton balls.
I don't want chippies.
I don't know.
Give me a bagel? No, I want a bagel.
Shadow is
want a
dead.
I don't know,
Do you want to
maybe.
eat Shadow the Hedgehog?
I don't.
Look at him. He's dead. You can eat him.
Rachael, why would you do that? Why would you eat Shadow?
Hop. Could you give me a bagel?
I'll give you a bit.
Better not be molded.
How long have you had them? And have they been, like, sitting out?
Sonic says he's God. I don't think that's right.
He's not God.
What is a god to a non-believer?
There is no God. Only
What's
Sonic.
a God to a non-believer?
I want to be absolutely certain that I don't run out of boost during this fight, because that usually just running into an object is how I die on this fight. Or running out of boost or running into an object.
You ever think of that one? There's this one ending I think about a lot where it's for Sonic 2 for the
Game Gear?
Game Gear. Is it Game Gear? I think it might be the Game Gear.
Is it the one
And,
where Tails
if you-
dies?
The one where if you don't get all the Chaos Emeralds, it just shows Tails' fucking like
Yeah,
image in the stars, and it's basically implied that he just ate shit.
yeah.
That's really funny. I think about that a lot because I remember. So I watched this video because I really liked it. A video series, just because it one of my favorite topics, games with like multiple endings and shit.
Mhm.
And there was just ending from. What do you think of this image of Space Hamster?
That sure is an image of Space Hamster.
Okay, good. So
Make
yeah,
sure to edit in that image of Space Hamster when we say that.
I don't think we're not. This is not for Rat Store.
I think you should still do it.
No.
I don't own editing software.
Amelia doesn't have editing software.
Oh. How do you do this shit?
I literally just
We
upload
just
the raw
post
recording.
Oh, just raw recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a speed run, Addi.
Well, yeah, I didn't know like you did like no editing at all. I knew like minimal editing, but like not no.
Nah,
editing.
it's literally just
Well, for Amelia's speed runs, yeah.
it's literally
Okay.
just shit thrown into OBS.
Yeah. If so.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, I was talking about something. I forgot. No.
Games
Okay.
with
So.
multiple endings.
No. I legit forgot. No. So, I like games with multiple endings and shit like that. And there was a series called Creepy Bad Endings, which talked about bad endings that were creepy. And it was talking about that one. And it was like building up to it where it's like, oh, this just seems like a normal ending. And I would like you to know that there wasn't any voice narration. It was all through Windows Movie Maker text. So it like once it like goes up to the stars and shows Tails, it just goes, holy fuck. Think about that like a lot.
When you see it, you will shit bricks.
Oh man, I think about like there are a lot of endings like that I found to that
Uh-oh.
series that I always thought were really neat.
Okay.
Like
Not great.
there's this game called Splatterhouse 3, and I get really interested thinking about Splatterhouse. I think it's
Fuck.
cool.
I feel like it'd be expected for a game called Splatterhouse to have like a creepy ending, right?
Well, the thing is just
What is Splatterhouse?
so Splatterhouse is like the first two games were like they were beat 'em ups. Uh, and you were a man who was like taken over by a mask, and the mask makes you strong and buff, and you gotta like kill a bunch of monsters to do a thing.
This is just like that one Goosebumps episode.
So
It's
yeah.
not. It's not. No,
R.L.
don't-
Stein, you fraud! You don't know anything at all about life. How dare you take
Fucking
my
shit.
idea? I love that fucking. Do you even know what I'm referencing?
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's a Joel clip.
Oh,
But yeah, no. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So in Splatterhouse 3, uh, your wife and child were like kidnapped,
yeah.
As you do.
and like,
I killed my wife and children.
and throughout every level, it'll like in the first level, it'll be like, oh, your wife's in danger. You should probably like do something about that. And after like a few minutes, it'll interrupt your gameplay to be like, your wife's dying. You should like do something about that.
Right.
And the more the level progresses, not the level progresses, the more the timer goes down.
Rachel, did you see that
Your
shit?
wife just your wife just like dies more
Just dies more.
until if the timer gets to a certain point,
Did she just die?
yeah, she just gets fucked. Well, here's the thing. If you at a certain
Oh, no.
point she just fucking dies and you can continue the game. If you beat it like before a certain point but after a certain point on the timer, you'll beat the level and you'll find her and she's a fucking mangled monster and you have to fucking kill her, I think that last part I might be remembering wrong, but I know the rest of it's true.
That's fucked up.
And same goes for your kid. There's another level, it's like, hey, your kid's up dying. You should do something about that.
Just like, hey, chop chop, Mr. Splatterhouse. There are people dying.
And if you like, you can beat the game with both your wife and child dead,
Oh.
and it's really sad.
So
God.
genuinely, I killed my wife and children.
Like, yeah, he did in fact kill. Well, it's less he killed his wife and children, and more like didn't stop them from dying.
God, I forgot that like Crisis City, like classic Sonic Crisis City, so it seems like one of the most annoying levels to like speedrun.
It is kinda. It's very
No.
easy to accidentally kill yourself.
Yeah, but not as bad as
I'm
Wisp.
talking. Well, yeah, of course, like Planet Wisp is like the worst, but I'm talking in terms of like just having to like speedrun it. It seems like
it's really easy to accidentally eat shit and die.
Yeah, and also there's just like a weird amount of things that like immediately halt your momentum in that level specifically. I noticed. From
Yeah.
what it has been a while since I played Generations, so it could be other levels that do that more.
I could probably speedrun this game with how much I've watched Amelia play this game all the way through.
I feel like it's weird. Boost games, Boost Sonic games in general, look like they control, like it. They control a bit more unwieldy than they look like they do.
I think that's a fair.
Which isn't to say they control bad at all, really. Except for Forces. Forces controls pretty bad. But like,
Yeah, you're probably
I
right.
think
it actually is weird. I've always thought that like, in general with boost games, the control seems to get like a tad bit worse every time they do it for me. Because I always thought the one that controlled the best was Unleashed. I really like Unleashed.
I have a lot of like good memories with Unleashed, but fuck shit.
That's unfortunate.
I
That's
am so
that's the
sorry.
first time that's ever happened during one of these speedruns.
That's the first time that's ever happened.
I'm so sorry.
Amy,
Yeah.
when are you gonna accept that the run's dead?
Hey now.
You're an all-star.
Shut the fuck.
It's fine. Everything's
game on.
fine. Everything you
Get
can I
laid.
can do
A
this.
run is not dead until it's dead.
I mean, I guess that's true.
And also, then what are you gonna do with this recording? You're just gonna record like a half unfinished run?
That's fair.
Yeah,
was also
I never
thinking
gave up on that
about-
fucking sunshine run, and I hated myself during
Yeah.
half of that run.
I was thinking about. I was thinking about this. What was it? Clock
Shit.
Tower has, like, endings like that I was talking about a minute ago.
My mind was still on talking about the controls in boost games, so I thought you were gonna talk about the controls while boosting in Clock Tower.
No,
Okay.
the controls in Clock Tower are wonky, weird, but it's not too bad. It's just a fucking pseudo point and click game.
Huh.
But there are like 3 endings that all involve you not collecting enough shit or finding enough shit and then dying in an elevator before the final encounter.
That's lame.
But they're all from like different. I think it's actually it's actually just 2. But like, there's one where you get into the elevator and you immediately just hear scissors and then you die.
This is just like Volby's Basics.
That's true. And then
No, it's not.
And then there's also one where you get into the elevator and then Bobby jumps through the elevator front, top, and then you die.
Bobby?
That's the
Scissorman.
Scissor Man.
The dude's name is Bobby?
He's a kid.
Oh. I thought he was always like a fucking hunched over old man.
No, he's the son of the lady that you choose to live with in the story.
Huh.
She's like crazy bitch. Also, she fucking locks her husband up in a cage.
Hot.
She fucking eats you.
Hot.
I'm pretty sure Jennifer's 16.
Oh. Well, he can eat me. He can do that to me.
So anyway, I have like 4.5
That's fine.
minutes to improve my rooftop run time and fix this run.
Can you do that?
Maybe.
So there's one ending where there's a car in a driveway and you can get a key and put it in the car and drive away. But no matter what you do, after it plays the credits, Scissor Man will be in the back seat. So don't take the car.
He's just there.
The best ending is making sure all your friends aren't dead.
Well, I'd imagine, yeah.
Get to push a woman off a fucking building in Clock Tower 1. It's hilarious.
What?
Don't worry, she's evil.
Oh, okay.
I thought you meant it was like one of those things where it's like super cryptic as to how to save someone. So you have to do like the most obviously terrible shit.
Actually, it is, from what I remember, decently cryptic on how the fuck to save everybody. Clock Tower is just a pretty cryptic fucking game. In fact, in Clock Tower PS1, you have to fucking just guess that when you play as Nolan in Chapter 2, you just have to find this random ass vase or you get a bad ending.
Oh. I mean, it happens. Why would you do that?
I mean, it is a exploration game where you're supposed to look for shit. So it's kind of the point,
But also, that's stupid.
but still, it's not great. Listen, it's made up for because there's a scene where like Scissor Man starts popping up and he's like scary and shit, and you can literally just smack him in the fucking head with an umbrella.
Bruh.
I will say that game, PS1 Clock Tower, the more I've thought about it, the more there are just a lot of things about it that are like weird. For one, they have a pseudo romance between Nolan and Jennifer, but the age gap is fucking weird as shit.
How old is Nolan?
In his 20s.
Oh dear. That's bad. That's a little bad.
I don't remember if Jennifer like ages after Clock Tower 1.
Oh, well, I thought you meant like solely in Clock Tower 1.
No, it's Clock Tower 2.
Okay.
Not the Clock Tower 2 that America got.
What? Are there different what? Are there different Clock Tower 2s?
Yes.
Yes. So Clock Tower 1 is the one on the Super Nintendo, right?
What? I thought
And then Clock Tower 2 is the one on PS1. But Clock Tower 1 on the SNES never came out in America. So whenever they were like, okay, well now we have another Clock Tower game, a Clock Tower spin-off, but also,
This sucks.
where's Clock Tower 2? So I guess this Clock Tower spin-off is America's Clock Tower 2. Which sucks because the Clock Tower spin-off sucked dick. In America and in Japan it's just called Ghost Head.
Oh,
you know, if there's something I'll always respect Final Fantasy for, it's the fact that they just gave up and just released Final Fantasy VII on the PS1, when that wouldn't make sense to people in America at all.
Yeah.
The last Final Fantasy game they got was 3.
Which was just sex.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Clock Tower and Clock Tower 2. Another thing that's really weird is that it's revealed at the end that because Scissor Man should not be back in Clock Tower 2. Because in Clock Tower 1, you chuck him off a fucking building. He dies. And it's revealed that the reason why Scissor Man is back, it's because it's Bobby's brother, Dan. I'd like to remind you that in Clock Tower 1, Dan was a giant slime monster you burned alive.
I guess that's why you could mix them up, because you burn and mangle. I don't fucking know.
No, I mean he was a gigantic slime monster.
Is he like humanoid?
no.
No, he's a slug.
No, I mean in like when you see him as Scissor Man.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck?
He's just a normal boy with scissors. Well, as normal as you can be being Scissor
You
Man.
healed him from being Slug Man by burning him alive. Congratulations.
It's weird, and it's that's revealed in like the last 5 seconds when Dan has speaking lines.
They made I forgot they made Scissorman speak.
Clock Tower is a bit wacky. I honestly have started to have extreme respect for Clock Tower 3.
Fucking.
And I'd like you to
I
know,
thought that was always your favorite, wasn't it?
it was not. No, Clock Tower 2 was. But like,
it's always been like the one I hear you talk about.
it's the one that I think, in hindsight, probably got the most right whenever it came to effective horror. But also, Clock Tower 3 is also really weird to take seriously sometimes. Because I didn't even think about it until I saw a mutual on my Twitter feed talk about how the Clock Tower 3 just has magical girl transformations in it.
I see.
So in Clock Tower 3, the Scissor Man basically kind of doesn't exist. Because, you know, he died like twice.
Mm. And, you know, at some point it'd be bad to like start contriving more ways for him to come back.
Yeah, I mean, it comes back. They come back, and he come back in some way, not as Dan or Bobby, but like there are two sibling characters who wield scissors.
I guess that's fine.
Yeah. So every area has a new scary bastard. Um, and at the end of every section, well, first of all, they chase you around while you try to figure out what the fuck is going on in that area, and basically everything. And then afterwards, when you finally confront them, you grab a gigantic ass bow and you shoot arrows at them, and then have a magical girl transformation where you shoot a gigantic light beam at them. Real game.
Huh.
And I think I respect it a lot. Especially since, despite the silly transformation aspect, it is the most fucked up of the three Clock Tower games. Ever.
I have like
And think about the
7
same
to 8 minutes
world.
to improve my time on Planet Wisp.
I think about literally Act 1. Literally Act 1 starts with you just like walking through an old abandoned town, and you walk into this one house, and this little girl is just vibing, and you're like, "What's up, little girl?" And she's like, "I'm scared of like a lot of things." And I'm like, "Wow, what are you scared of?" Probably not that bad. And then a gigantic guy with a sledgehammer comes in and smacks her in the fucking head, and she's dead. She's just dead.
No, it happens.
And then you gotta like walk in to like this room where she like fucking is playing the piano, but she's like still dead. Is freaky. It's fucking freaky as shit. And also, big sledgehammer man just still chases you around. Oh god, he's so fucking freaky. He's just this big man with a fucking sledgehammer.
Also, real quick, just
Yeah.
off topic. Looking at Generations Planet Wisp reminds me that like the only thing that kept me from just shitting my pants over rooftop run the entire time Amelia was there was the fact that you were talking about Clock Tower. So just know that you've prevented yet another case of Addi fucking goes on about how much they like Unleashed again for 30 minutes.
That's so cool. No, but like the second area is probably one of the most memorable moments from any game I've ever played. Goddamn, like
Um,
what?
uh, uh, uh. Oh dear.
How do I get out? How do I get out?
Huh. Awesome. Okay.
Was that
Fucking Planet Wisp, everybody.
Was that optimal?
No.
Probably not.
Well, I
I
think it's
think
better than
not.
going the actual required route, actually. Even with me fumbling.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so in Clock Tower 3, there's Act 2, there's like this really fucked up scene where this guy's like, "Hey, grandmama, I got you this cool thing, cool present." She's like, "What's that, son?" He's like, "I got you a blanket, because you're blind and also cold." And she's like, "Whoa." And he's like, "I needed it myself. Isn't it awesome?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's awesome. I love you. You're so cool." And then this guy with a gas mask grabs both of them and throws them into a barrel and dumps acid on them.
That was me.
Completely unprompted.
I do that daily.
That is mean. Don't do that. That's fucked up.
I hate Grandma.
And then he immediately starts chasing you, and it's just fucking. I can't.
What?
I think if fucks me that, like, top 10 like most horrific moments in a game. What horror games do you like, Addy?
I don't. I have. I get anxiety too easily. I don't really play horror games. Although I have genuinely thought that at some point maybe I want to start playing the Resident Evil games because they're the ones that interest me the most, I guess.
I cannot wait for you to do that and for you to talk shit about Resident Evil 1.
Really?
I like Resident Evil 1 a lot, but goddamn.
Like PS1 Resident Evil 1?
Yeah.
People generally think like the remake is better, right?
I think so, but I think
Like the GameCube remake.
I think you will not appreciate the experience of the Game Boy 1 if you've never played the PlayStation 1.
The Game Boy?
Not the Game Boy. The GameCube. I meant to say GameCube.
I will say that whenever I do play them, I'm probably generally maybe aside from one, depending on like, because the one remake is actually the one I think I know the least about. But generally, I think outside of the one remake, I'll probably just be sticking to like the original versions of the games, not like the remake. Have I ever told you that like this is probably just a me thing, but like Resident Evil 2 remake has always looked like significantly less interesting than like the original game to me.
It's probably true.
And like the same goes with like 3 remake, but probably even more because
I've not heard much
I
good about
hear
3
even
remake.
less people actually talk about the 3 remake.
Yeah, Amelia just got finished saying that. Not many people have really talked about it.
Yeah.
The people I have heard talk about it seem to be more disappointed with it than anything.
Yeah, just disappointment apparently. So you're apparently not alone on that. For once.
Jesus.
It's also just like it's also just a weird thing that like Resident Evil has come onto my shit list of game series where like half the time there's like a big announcement for the series, people like it's just kind of expected for it to be like a remake, and that gets I think generally I don't like remakes being like the expected really common thing. I don't like that generally. Like I don't like that like after like every new mainline Pokemon game, it's like, alright, cool. Now where's the remakes? I generally don't like that, and I don't like that that's like the expected thing because it like happens so much.
I don't like that it is with like every mainline game that it happens for Pokemon. Like I could understand after like maybe 2 generations or something passing by, some people being like, hey, maybe we'll get a remake sometime soon, but it's like before Sun and Moon even came out, people were speculating over whether or not it was hinting towards Diamond and Pearl remakes.
People have been wanting a Sinnoh remake for a billion years.
Yeah. Although Resident Evil probably gets to me more on that recently, because like like I've always thought that like when people talk about a Resident Evil 4 remake, they've been like either just like bullshitting or like have just been speculating. No, apparently that has like genuinely been in talks at Capcom for like a while.
Oh yeah.
Like what the fuck? Why? You don't have to keep doing this.
If I remember right, I think Code Veronica might have had talks of a remake too, or maybe I'm remembering that wrong.
What about Street Fighter?
Street Fighter's never had. Has there ever been like a remake of a fighting game?
The closest
Cockfighter 3?
No.
The closest I can think of is, if you wanted to be like really technical about it, Ultra Street Fighter 2: The Final Challengers.
Ultimate Street Fighter 2, The Final Challengers?
Oh yeah, I guess if you count Street Fighter 2, that had like that had the HD edition. that had like the updated graphics.
Oh yeah, Street Fighter 3 had an online edition too. And so did MVC
Street Fighter
2.
3's online edition.
Really?
Yeah, and MVC 2.
Wait, were those like fucking rebuilt from the ground up or something?
I don't think they were. It was like a case where it kind of like. I don't know. I know they weren't built completely from the ground up, but there's like a lot of shit like added to them visually and content wise that I think could classify them as a remake, I guess. I don't know.
Huh.
Top 10 cum games.
But you know, like while on this topic, I think I've come to like be one of those people that like generally I think I've become like just like I don't generally like the idea of like just straight remakes anymore. Generally speaking, anyways.
I think it really is a case by case thing for me.
Yeah, I feel it's case by case too. What if they made Cockman for the GBA remake?
I don't think they're making a Cockman remake. Rachael, the series is dead.
That's fucked up. I think you're a liar.
But no, I remember what made me like really feel that was like when I tried, I replayed all the Crash Bandicoot games like at near the end of last year because why not? I did really like them. I think like I played like Crash 1 on the Insane Trilogy, and then when I started playing Crash 2 on the Insane Trilogy, it took me like 5 minutes to like sit there and think like, man, I would so rather be playing the PS1 version right now.
Damn.
But that also might be an Insane Trilogy specific thing, because I've come to not like how the Insane Trilogy looks.
I think, yeah, I was gonna say, because Spyro, I think, absolutely fucking nails what I liked about... Well, okay, I feel like for Spyro 2 and 3, I would rather play the PS1 version, just personally, but, like, for Spyro 1, absolutely only Insane Trilogy will get me to play Spyro 1.
Reignited Trilogy.
Reignited.
Yeah, but like, the Spyro remakes actually, I think are a lot more. I think I appreciate them a lot more, because I really love the art style of those games.
They're so good.
I think part of the thing with the Insane Trilogy for me is that they just had like no art direction, really. It was like take the PS1 models and translate all their details super literally, and I don't like that.
I agree.
I'm really glad they got the people who did the Spyro remakes to do like the general art direction for Crash 4, because I really like how Crash 4 looks.
I was gonna say
I think it's probably the best the series has like looked ever in general.
I was gonna say I don't think I disliked the way the Insane Trilogy looked necessarily until Crash 4 was announced.
Yeah, Crash 4 kind of made Crash
The
Insane Trilogy kind of look like the girl he tells you, the girl that the guy that she tells you not to worry about.
Yeah, I think like I'm not sure if I'd say I think they flat out look bad for mostly. I think characters like Engine translate fucking terribly in the Insane Trilogy. When you like go the direction of like translating the details from the PS1 models super literally, I think Engine gets that shit the worst.
I have to remember what he looks like in the Insane Trilogy. Let me check. Engine Insane Trilogy.
Why did I choose this challenge?
Which one? Is this it?
Yeah. Oh god, I don't like that engine design at all. It's fucked. Yeah, because the crash board design is right there, and god, that's so much better.
Yeah, he looks really good in the Crash 4.
There we go.
Wow, he looks really good in Crash 4. He looks like that.
He
Looks
does
like-
not. Engine does not look like Space Hamster.
Why not?
Well, you see, he is not.
I don't
space.
agree.
Okay. I guess I can't do anything about that.
So
Ah,
Amelia,
fuck. I went the wrong way.
what do you? Amelia, what do you think of this run?
I think I can still maybe pull it off.
She still thinks she can pull it off.
I think you can.
I
So,
think it
like,
partially depends on how
next
fast I
it's
can beat
just,
Egg Dragoon.
Next, it's like Silver doing like 2 missions to get keys, Egg Dragoon, and then like the final boss,
Yes.
Yeah.
right? I think you could pull it off.
I do remember doing really poorly on Egg Dragoon
From what I
last
remember,
time.
Silver and Egg Dragoon aren't specifically like time-consuming bosses, really. From what I remember, again, it has been a while.
Egg Dragoon can take
Silver
some time.
was like one of my favorite bosses in the game.
Egg Dragoon can kind of suck a nut.
Right. Right, yeah, he could take a while.
Also, I agree, this Silver fight is one of my favorite boss fights in the entire series.
Suck a nut. Yeah. Get a boy.
Have I ever talked about how fucking cool Egg Dragoon is? I think Egg Dragoon is... although I'm talking specifically Unleashed. God, I don't even try to and it just happens. Unleashed Egg Dragoon is like one of my favorite bosses in like any game. It's so good.
I don't think about my favorite boss battles very often. Probably should.
Fucking in Unleashed, the Egg Dragoon fight, like the whole fight, you and Eggman are fucking, like the entire time you're fighting.
Really, what?
No, the whole time in the fight, you and Eggman are fucking like just like barreling towards like the center of the earth while you're trying to fucking kill each other. It's so cool.
It is really cool. Damn it. I've never made it to the end of the HD version of Sonic Unleashed myself. But I've done at least the Wii version, and that's still pretty cool.
I like Sonic.
It's my favorite series still. It's so good. I like this series. I like Sonic when he's blue and blue.
Come on. What the fuck? Alright.
Bye, fucker.
Silver fucking dies.
Bye, fucker.
That's such a cool boss. I like that boss in this game.
I think it is
I
absolutely...
think that's probably my favorite like rival fight.
It probably is like the best fight in the whole game. Except I do like this game's version of Perfect Chaos. But,
Yo, Rachel.
Yeah?
We played Sonic Unleashed for Rat Store one day.
What if you played Chrono Cross for Rat Store?
We could. We could do that.
Cool.
I think you'd like Sonic Unleashed. I like it when Sonic is good, and I think in that game Sonic is good. My
oh fuck. Okay.
Sonic? You would like Chrono Cross, I think, maybe?
I don't think that's related to Sonic.
I was just
I-
saying.
That's
I
fair.
do agree with Rachel. I think
I think
Addi would
you'd
really
like
like
the
Chrono
hit-
Cross.
Classic PS1.
Amelia said you would like Chrono Cross too. She agrees with me.
I do. I have when making like my fucking media list for like this year, the shit that I want to go through. I did try to make it a bit more concise and not put like a billion fucking things on it, so I could actually get to like most of the things I put on that list this year. And you know what? I started knocking it out already. I was like, fuck it. Crisis Core is short. I'm gonna play Crisis Core.
Fuck.
It's not good, but I'm playing it and I will beat it tomorrow. I wanted to rewatch Yorimoy. I like that. It's a very good show. I'm doing it. And it's only like 12 episodes.
You're rewatching it?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Because I really love Yorimoy. I think you would really like it. Do you know what that is?
No.
A place further than the universe.
Oh, yeah.
I'm used to calling it Yorimoy because it's shorter.
The Gen anime.
I'm not gonna call it a place further than the universe every time. I really like that name.
You could just call it the Gen anime,
I mean, I guess.
and I'll know it immediately.
I guess I could just call it that. Jen falls in a frozen lake and drowns.
Sure. I think that's awesome, actually.
Have you never seen that image?
No.
It was like a fucking one of those like Hunger Games simulators, and like someone put Jen in it, and it was like a screenshot from Yorimoy, and at some point there was Jen falls in a frozen lake and drowns.
Fuck. Yeah.
Whoa, that was so sick.
Awesome.
Alright, cool.
So,
4
can you
minutes
do
to
the
beat
extra
Egg Dragoon.
in 4
Don't forget
minutes?
the
Thank
key.
you.
Don't forget the key.
Well, yeah.
Amelia sometimes forgets the key.
Shit. Where's the key? Oh, it's right there.
The fact that it's
Okay.
put there for Planet Wisp just makes me even more spiteful towards Planet Wisp.
Okay, so you think you could beat it in 4 minutes? 4.5, 3.5.
It's about 4 minutes.
Is that possible?
It should be.
Okay, if you can do that, then you can still save this run.
God, I want an Unleashed re-release.
I agree.
You can do it. Ooh, how many hits is it?
A lot.
Do you know, Addi?
Not off the top of my head.
Egg Dragoon in this game takes a lot. Come on. Damn. I don't even know if you can hit him in that point. I can't remember if you can.
This is a whole speed run.
You know, something I do kind of like about Generations bosses is that they do kind of like force you to be more conservative with your boost in some areas. And that's neat.
I mean, it does kind of depend on the boss. Shadow isn't especially boost reserved.
Oh god. Even when you're fucking a bajillion minutes behind, I enjoy watching you run this game.
I'm so glad. I really enjoy playing
I
it.
think just by the nature of how Sonic games are, they're always pretty fun to watch speedrun.
Oh,
You're so adorable.
shut the fuck up.
Come on. Oh, fuck. Ow.
I keep forgetting Generations does that thing where like if you get hit, you don't lose all of your rings right there.
I mean, it depends on how many rings you have.
Yeah, it usually depends on the rings, I think.
Well, yeah, like depending on how many you have, but like
yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
I do think this segment, even though it's not the funnest to play, is like the coolest part of the fight.
I love watching this.
Oh. Oh, this is the last hit. Because you always end the fight in
Oh,
this section.
It's the last. It's the last hit, Addi. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Time save, time save. Okay, I don't think we're gonna. We're.
Oh my god. And well, hey.
It's not like a straight up, like, 100% time save, but God, you just fucking, like.
No, yeah, this is absolutely doable, I think. Time meter can be a bit. No, time meter can very well be a fucker, but like depending on how that goes. Hey.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh right, I forgot you have to do this shit, this like little platforming section beforehand. Oh god.
Should probably put the other emerald on the
you're
right.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that stops that whole gear when you put another one in.
Okay, okay.
Oh, why did it have to go that direction?
I think that every time I do this section.
Just every goddamn time. Okay.
I hate how many unskippable segments there are on this overworld. Alright, I have like around 3 minutes. A little less than 3 minutes.
Oh my god, why is this fucking cutscene take so goddamn long? Shut the fuck up, game. I don't care if I got the Chaos Demeralds.
Okay.
I really like. I think the time meter is so funny, because genuinely the plot behind it is like at the end of Colors, when Eggman was just lost in space. The time meter just kind of showed up.
Fuck.
How many hits is the time meter? I always forget.
It's like somewhere around 6, I think. God, I hate... The game will just sometimes decide that you can or cannot hit him. And it's never particularly consistent.
Time meter has always been one of those boss fights. I feel like I never have like fully understood how the fight even, how you even go about fighting it outside of just like boost forward, I guess.
Same. Addi, have you ever played Sonic Generations 3DS?
Oh, well, she can't hear. Addi, have you ever played Sonic Generation 3DS?
I have not actually.
That was actually the first version I...
Probably should at some point. I have a hacked 3DS. I could get it at any time. Can I say that?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That was the version that I played first. So I actually... It's really good, actually. I do really appreciate that it's got entirely different levels and bosses from this game. Can you fucking hit the Borb?
Oh my god. What the this fucking boss fight? Jesus Christ. But no, I think I did always really appreciate how like the 3DS went about things in like that regard.
But I only ask that because the time eater fight in that game is actually really good.
Really?
Yeah, it's like probably one of my favorite final bosses in the series.
Huh. What's like different about it?
It's basically, it's been a long time since I've played it, but for one, it's not terrible,
Good start.
and like it has like identifiable patterns and shit compared to this one, and it's like actually difficult.
What was that?
One of the biggest things is that it's actually difficult.
It has actual patterns and shit.
Yeah. What the fuck? I genuinely never seen that move before. What is this fucking boss fight?
It doesn't even have like a very good song.
Yeah,
It's
I forget the the theme for this boss.
it is the most okay. Also, yeah, I just noticed that yeah, I didn't get a PB.
Unfortunate.
Like the thing about the time meter that I find funny is that the thing I usually see people, or well, used to see people make fun of this fight for is like the repeated voice clips and stuff. But like
Uh-huh.
that is the least of my concern.
I think, yeah, it's not like that big of an issue. It's just like that thing on top of fucking everything else about the time eater. It's just a really annoying time.
God.
But you know what? Hey, I would not say that run is a bad run at all. It's only like a minute behind your last run, which like
Yeah, that run alone was already like
Hey,
5 minutes
not bad.
faster than my last one.
Yeah.
also that cut to the final cutscene is always so awkward. You just kind of flash there.
Kill your friends. Kill your friends.
Kill your friend Sonic.
I
Man, I'm Knuckles.
I feel I am more bitter than I should be over the fact that Omega is not in this game.
Man, I'm Tails, but I'm shorter and I'm small and stupid and small, like stupid-headed, dumb, poopy shit.
I think the difference between like classic and modern Tales is really funny. Because like
There's none.
Sonic characters have like they don't really have canon ages. It's always just really ambiguous. Like Sonic's just ambiguously some late teenage age, and like Tails is some ambiguous like preteen or really early teenager age. So like the difference between classic and modern Tails, like depending on who you ask, could be the difference between like a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old.
It's hilarious. Ah!
There's
That's the dialogue.
Did you know there's some sources that actually say shit like classic Sonic is like older than modern Sonic, depending on some sources.
what?
Yeah, like old manuals. Old manuals call like Sonic 16 and call Knuckles 15. In Sonic and the Black Knight, it lists ages for everyone and says Knuckles is like 18 and Sonic's like 16 there.
God.
Fucking these dumb bitches don't have canon ages. It changed. There's some sources that still say Sonic is 15 when that's just impossible. Like that can't happen with like how generations exist
and the flow of linear time is definitely a thing.
Yeah.
I think at that point they just wanted people to stop trying to make Sonic fuck.
Just have to stop thinking about it.
Just like, please don't make him fuck.
It's
Like it is always like again, Sonic is like a vague late teenager age, I guess. But like, fucking, I think at some point, if you're trying to trust official sources on it, give up. You can't.
Yeah,
there's a small part of me that every
I think the only place where like Sonic has like a consistent age would have been like the Archie comics, because the Archie comics still like absolutely went by, or a more linear set of time than the games did, and so like by the end of the comics run, it's very easy to argue Sonic's in like his 20s there.
damn.
Sonic is somewhere.
He's somewhere. He sure is.
Every once in a while, I think about the fact that I think it would be cool to see a Generations 2 at some point, and then I remember that Mania and Forces, mostly Forces, is basically just Generations 2, and that just makes me sad.
Sonic Forces? More like Sonic Forces.
Sonic is in like a weird point in the series if you try to like think of it canonically. Because if you try to think of it canonically, it's a fucking impossible game to wrap your head around. Classic Sonic is from an alternate dimension.
Sonic.
It's true. Sonic.
Looking at gameplay of the adventure games, I think I'd like to do at some point a run of just like Sonic's story from the original adventure.
Do a speedrun of Sonic's black friend.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yes.
God! Holy shit, could you imagine having to speedrun the fucking true ending for that game? That sounds maddening.
Rachel,
Any percent though.
Rachel, do you know how?
I guess any percent sure.
Rachel, do you know how?
You'd only have to do like one run of the game. And I think like I think in Shadow the Hedgehog, if you just do like all neutral paths,
You could beat that game in like
it is
15
just, like, a
minutes
straight,
at that point.
Okay, point A, point B, get to the goal thing. It only starts getting really fucky when you have to like focus on like the different hero and dark missions, which are 90% terrible or really grindy, or require you having to like scour these like giant open levels for a billion years.
Yeah. Amelia, what were you gonna
I was
ask?
going to ask, do you know how you get the true ending in Shadow the Hedgehog?
How do you get the true ending?
You beat the game 10
God.
times.
You gotta beat it 10 times?
Yes, you need
Yeah,
to
you
do
have to
each
you
separate
have to,
route, and at the end of each route, there's 2 different endings you can get, and you need to get all of them.
That's like a billion.
And
The fucked up thing is
the
like
true ending.
all the Shadow the Hedgehog levels are like laid out on like a very like linear like map grid. So like realistically, if they wanted to, that could have just been like a level select. So like if you wanted to like do one path and then do the dark ending for that path, and then like later on go back and do like the hero path, just like select that level again and then do a different mission. But like no, they're like no, fuck you. Do that entire route over again and get back to that level again, asshole.
Yeah. What were you saying to me?
I was going to say the funny thing about like getting to the true ending in that game is that the true ending, as far as the canon goes, makes absolutely no sense because no point, like so much of it just can't all happen at the same time from the way the other pathways work.
Oh no, yeah.
Shadow the Hedgehog is weird narratively, since they're like, with like how the true ending is, there basically has to be like a blank point in between the beginning of the game and the end of the game, because it's impossible for like most of the things in like any of the routes to have actually happened by the time you get to the true ending.
Yeah.
And also, even then, like, the main question of Shadow the Hedgehog is him wondering if he's even actually Shadow, or if he's just, like, one of the many androids or copies that, that Eggman made. That answer still is not that question still is not answered in the ending, unless you spend over 9 minutes in the final boss fight, where Eggman, like, radios in saying, yes, you are the real Shadow.
Huh.
You have to.
That game is a fucking disaster.
It's a disaster, but it's got like
fucked
a.
up because it doesn't even really need to like exist. Sonic Heroes already like addressed that plot point in like Shadow's emotional state as to whether or not he's the real Shadow.
I
Do you?
I
Wait,
don't.
what?
I've never beaten Heroes, and it's been a while since I've like seen the story of it. But if I remember right, wasn't it like he basically just kind of accepts that he might not be, who really cares?
Yeah.
I think that is so much better of an ending.
Yeah, and then like immediately when Shadow starts, he just goes on like, "Who am I?"
Eggman.
That's true. That is him. You know, thinking about it, I think the difference between classic and modern Eggman is actually the funny, because like either way, this is still probably like a 50-year-old man.
Yeah. I always like it.
And they're also still both voiced by my
I was gonna say, I always love when they have like two characters voiced by the same person interact. And in this case in particular, I love the fact they just hate each
How
other.
tired are you?
They just get really pissed at both.
I'm a little sleepy.
But yo, what if I tried speedrunning Adventure 2 someday?
I'd love to do that as well.
Speed running these nuts.
How about I kill you?
These nuts. That's what Eggman says. He says, "These nuts."
I'm gonna hate you so much.
Classic Eggman, you cannot see my cock and balls.
I forgot you could play a Supersonic.
It's not worth it. It's so not worth playing as Supersonic in the actual stages. Anyway, anything you would like to say before I cut the recording, Rachel?
Cock, shit, ball,
Shit, Rachel.
cunt, nuts, and also testicles.
You look like you almost fucking knocked over your mic, you goddamn lunatic.
Nuts.